We're crafting. More specifically, we are crafting some face masks. But basically, I have been crafting my booty off, making masks, making masks. I know that we are gonna have to wear masks for a long time. Or at least I believe we're gonna have to wear masks for a long time. So why not get ahead of it and make a bunch that will match every outfit, every season, every holiday that I can think of. So even though right now, oops, I dropped something. It's technically Halloween time, I am looking forward to to Christmas, because I happen to love Christmas. Basically, I just really love the holiday season. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. We're keeping it fun, we're keeping it light, we're keeping it practical, we're keeping it real, and we're also doing a little self-care. We're just relaxing and we're crafting. I'm wearing a very like grandma outfit. I'm cold. So today, I think we're going to finish up some of my new stock, which I might make a Instagram page for. I'm off of Etsy now. It was just, I don't feel like I sold like 10, 15 items on Etsy, which was fine. I think that was actually pretty good. That was way more than I thought I would ever sell. And through that, I also made custom orders and stuff, but that was for knitting. Some of you may know that I make pumpkin hats. Well, oh god, but now you can see. They have a little like leaf on the top, and then it's basically just an orange, like super simple hat that was really cute to make and really fun to make. And I still make them for my friends. So if you're my friend and if you're watching this, I still have more material. So hit me up. Let's get you a pumpkin hat. Why the heck not? I mean, why the heck not? It's so cute. Here's what I can tell you that I've already done. I have already cut 2 of my like outside fabric, or 2 of the 4 pieces that I need to make a mask. The double layer quilter masks, which is a tightly woven, it's very tightly woven fabric, and there's 2 layers to it. Anyway, that's what I make. Riesling! It's Riesling season. It screams holiday to me. Maybe I should do a series of like crafts paired with wine or chocolate, like the best chocolate or wine to have while you're crafting. I don't know. Of like the 3 people watching, hi Mom, hi Helen, hi Consuelo. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in that. I don't know. Let's get to it. Hello them. This will be the outside. It has right sides sewn together. I did wow, my seam allowance actually, these masks turn out kind of big if you cut them out the full size of this pattern, and this is the medium pattern. I also have the large here, but most of the masks I make are medium. Really, I think what makes a mask fit really well is as long as it goes over like the button part of your nose, the top part of your nose, and it reaches your chin / goes slightly under your chin, and the elastic is pretty tight. The tight elastic will actually make the nose and the chin piece fit better to your face. So I think that's what helps making masks that actually fit your face. Inside of my Santa masks, which will go live November 1st, the inside of these cute happy Santas, I think it's just the snowflakes are glittery. I don't know if you can see that. But the insides will be this white snowflake fabric. You can kind of see them actually on the inside of the mask, so they look really cute. What you might want to do is see how crinkly this fabric is. That is not good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to heat up my iron, my clothes iron, or iron. I don't think it matters if I call it a clothes iron. Also, cheers! All right, so since I have 2 masks I'm going to finish today, I'm going to cut 4 pieces of this snowflake fabric. And here's the thing, I am not that picky about cutting out these sort of pattern pieces because this is a fabric that I have chosen that has no direction. So what I mean by no direction is like, let's say you have, oh, well, I've got a great example right here actually. Hold on. The trees, you know, trees grow upwards like this. I accidentally cut this mask out so that the trees were facing horizontal instead of vertical. So this is a fabric that has direction. Now, if you don't care and you're just making it for yourself, like, of course, you know, just make the mask, have the trees go horizontal. But I was making this for someone else, so of course I had to scratch that. So anyway, that's what I mean by directional fabric. These snowflakes are going in all sorts of directions. So I don't really see an up, down, left, right, vertical, horizontal, diagonal thing with this fabric. And it doesn't matter to me right now if they're right side together or wrong side together, because they're all going to be the same shape because of this pattern piece. There's no direction to them, so it doesn't matter. Ta-da! So now all I've got to do is I've got to put right side to right side. This is the right side. Oh my gosh, this snowflake fabric is impossible. And so just the bell, just the round part of this fabric, the middle, the other corner. Also, if you are a new sewer, I don't know how this has turned into a tutorial. If you're a new sewer, I highly suggest not sewing over your pins. I don't want these pins to break and shoot you in the eye, okay? Or anywhere else on your beautiful face. Here's what I'm sewing together from corner to corner. Don't forget to backstitch. Taking out my pin because I don't want to stab myself in the eye. That would not be good. Okay, so here we have our 2, what's it called? Oh my gosh, you know? Oh, thank God. I didn't even check to see if they were right side together. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I match up inside to inside and how I put them together. Oh, my head is cut off. So this is how I match them up and put them together. Basically, that was my iron. I open up a Santa Claus piece and I open up your snowflake piece and I put them together, and all I really do is match up where the seams are. I just match up where the seams are. I will kind of mush them together. Like I'll put this seam together on that side, like the bottom or the top. I say bottom or top because they're the same size, so there really is no bottom and top, and since both of these fabrics are non-directional, you can be a little more fudgy and smudgy and, you know, fudge it with non-directional fabric. I think that's just my shtick, is non-directional fabric, because why give yourself a headache when you're crafting? Why make it hard? Why? I ask you. And as you can see, I've done a beautiful job of cutting both pieces perfectly, so they align. We're gonna sew from here to here and here to here, so the long sides. Once you sew the long sides together, you can give it a little trimola. You can cut off that little excess if it's getting in the way. So that's what we're gonna do. It's the most wonderful time. Oh, I just messed it up. Of the year. Here we go. Here we go. Side number 1, done. Side number 2, we coming for you. I am just trying to make this line of the Santa fabric because it's a little smaller than the snowflake fabric. I'm trying to make that kind of the seam allowance. All right, and then we're gonna go over, there we go. Trim these unsightly edges. And then it's gonna look like you are freaking professional mask making. Because you know what? If you do it, you'll love it, because right now is the time to get into it. So, we've trimmed off the unsightly edges rather poorly. Let's look at this one. We've trimmed the unsightly edges. We're about to turn this inside out, or would it be outside in? Because we're now gonna put the outside, which is really, wait, the inside, which is really outside, on the outside. Ooh. So now we are going to add the elastic! This elastic, which I modeled this after my own face, adjusts to your own head, okay, but I think it's a fairly standard size. My elastic, I cut at 6 inches exactly, okay, 6 inches, because I figure I will need about 1/4 of an inch to an inch on either side to fit into the holes here, the openings on either side of the mask, and make it like tight enough to wear. Anyway, I will show you exactly what I mean by that. So, how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna attach the elastic is we're going to fold, let me make sure you can see that. We are going to fold these raw edges down about 1/4 of an inch, okay? And you're gonna match them up so they look super neat and cute like that. If you want, you can take this to your iron and you can iron these edges. I am not going to, because we are going to sew these edges, which will put them in their place, okay? So I'm going to stick about this much, 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of this elastic, into the corner of this mask. So I'm gonna pin that down, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. This is a great time to hide some unsightly edges you might have. Like, don't worry if your lining or your outside fabric is just like overlapping a little bit. You are not a factory, you are not a machine, you are a crafter of goods. And every single thing you make is gonna be a little bit different, and that's what's gonna make it special, okay? After you pin this second side, this would be a great time to try it on. If you're making this mask for yourself or for a family member or friend that is close by, have them try it on, because this is the time now to adjust the elastic. Be careful of the pins, of course. Keep the pins on the outside. You know, that's also why we did them on the outside, because if someone's gonna try this on, they're obviously gonna put the outside on the outside. We are just going to, with back stitching of course, we are just gonna sew a single line of stitching down the edge here. And I'm going to leave not that much of a seam allowance here. I'm just going to use the edge of my presser foot to guide me along the edge here. All right, and there you have it. I mean, if you can look this cool, why wouldn't you want to look this cool all year round? Okay, that's all that I have for you today. So, tune in the next time I put up a video. If you find a hobby, or if you've found a hobby in the past like 6 to 7 months that is actually feeding your soul, and it might even be redefining who you are, or it might become part of your identity, lean into it. Make sure you're having some joyful stuff in your life. Cheers again. I really hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, and cheers, like for real. Oh, crap.